With no more major releases until March and their Q3 financial results now public knowledge, it's prime time for Nintendo to release their first Direct of 2022. And with this being the start of a new week, I think an announcement could come at any moment. While there is already plenty to look forward to when it comes to upcoming releases, we're still in the dark on what other games might be coming to Switch within this calendar year. Historically, Nintendo Directs have been a thing in February, and with there being no major releases for the rest of the month, some sort of news drop does seem pretty likely right now. Now, I think if we get a Direct this month, it will be on the longer side, on the plus side of 40 minutes, akin to the one last February. And without a doubt, a variety of both first and third-party Switch titles will be shown off. For the sake of this predictions video, I'm just going to go over what I think will be the major highlights. If we do get a Nintendo Direct in February, I expect it to be pretty packed with exciting new game reveals, like the one I'm going to talk about now, which I think will kick off the show. The Direct will open with some dramatic music and eerie, ominous shots of outer space, until a banana floats by, and a big, familiar monkey hand reaches out to grab it. We'll then head right into the first gameplay reveal of a brand new 2D Donkey Kong platformer, which will pull a Mario Galaxy and be set entirely in outer space. Donkey Kong and Diddy, aided by Funky Kong and his rocket, take on a series of platforming levels on various planets, trying to thwart the nefarious plans of King K. Rool, who is trying to steal all the bananas from Earth and hoard them on a planet of his own. The game will feature a lot of new elements never before seen in Donkey Kong Country, such as levels designed around gravity switch mechanics, plus Donkey Kong, Diddy, K. Rool, and all the other characters will be wearing spacesuits in a cute but hilarious way. Donkey Kong Country Galactic Banana is still a ways away, but it will be released at the end of August 2022. Soon after the Donkey Kong reveal, we will get a Persona 25th Anniversary slide, and the presenter will announce a port of Persona 4 Golden coming to Switch as part of the celebrations. A very well-made and stylish trailer will reveal that the game is releasing on May 20th. Next, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp will get a quick trailer, showing off new footage from both games in the collection. They will look more polished and ready to ship, ending with a definitive release date of April 8th. Right after this will be another brand new game reveal. This time, we'll see one of Next Level Games' project, the third installment of a fan favorite Mario Sports spin-off. This will be Super Mario Strikers Hat Trick. Hat Trick will take the series to new heights, with full online multiplayer, and a new mode with light RPG elements, reminiscent of FIFA's Ultimate Team, minus the microtransactions. The new Mario Strikers will be one of Nintendo's summer titles, releasing on June 17th. Following this, Kirby will also get its final pre-launch trailer, revealing more areas, the online leaderboard, amiibo features, and King DDD's presence in the game. I'd love to say we'd also get some kind of Pink Kirby Special Edition Switch or Joy-Con launching with the game, but sadly, I don't think that's in the cards for this one. A little bit later in the presentation, we will finally see the reveal of something long requested ever since the base game's release in October. A free DLC update for Mario Party Superstars will be introduced. This DLC will feature 4 new playable characters, 10 to 20 returning minigames, and 2 remade boards from the N64 titles. And it will release the following week, and everybody will jump right back into Mario Party, although some of us never left. Soon after, a director of the Fire Emblem series will take center stage and reveal that they are excited to share news on several new projects. He will announce a dedicated Fire Emblem Direct airing about 2 weeks after this Nintendo Direct presentation. In this Fire Emblem Direct, multiple new games will be revealed, and most notably, we'll get a good look at an all-new Switch entry in the mainline series that will be hitting Nintendo Switch in July of this year. The second full-on trailer for Bayonetta 3 will air toward the back half of the Direct, showing off more crazy action scenes, and at long last, a release date. Platinum Games' Bayonetta 3 will finally launch on May 13th. At the very end of the Direct, Mr. Aonuma, the Legend of Zelda series director, will appear on screen to give us all a collective panic attack and a little bit of deja vu, announcing that he has something to share for Zelda fans. First, he wants to reassure us that development is going smoothly for the sequel to Breath of the Wild, but fans are going to have to wait patiently for more details. However, he will introduce a reveal trailer for an all-new top-down Zelda game completely different from anything we've ever seen before. Instead of the short and stubby Phantom Hourglass Link Between Worlds style Link we're all used to, this new title will feature a shrunken-down adult Link. Picture something like this art from Cadence of Hyrule, but in 3D. The game will be gorgeous with a perspective and art style similar to Death's Door, but with a little more color. Still, it will be much darker than your traditional 2D Zelda, and you could almost call it the Twilight Princess of the 2D games. This brand new 2D Zelda adventure by Grezzo will launch on Switch in July, just a few weeks after Fire Emblem, leading to an absolutely packed summer of Nintendo games. And with all of us assuming this new Zelda is the final announcement, Mr. Takahashi and Koizumi will thank the fans and act as if they are signing off the Direct, only to be interrupted by the real one more thing. A new vocal theme and a follow-up to Jump Up Superstar will slowly fade in over their voices, leading to a bombshell reveal trailer of Super Mario Odyssey 2, which we'll find out started development as soon as the first game was completed. The game will be exactly like Super Mario Galaxy 2 is to the original Galaxy, an expansion of the ideas presented in Odyssey, most notably the capture mechanics. Several new kingdoms and capture mechanics will be shown, and the Direct will end with Odyssey 2's release date, September 30th, just in time to coincide with the Mario movie, which we'll get more details on at a later date as well. And that's what I think we'll see in a Direct if we do get one early this month. To end off, I also want to quickly address some of the common rumors and theories floating around out there about these upcoming games, and give my thoughts on why some of these weren't included in my predictions. First of all, there are a couple already announced first-party games that I don't think will be featured in this Direct. The big one is Splatoon 3, and I don't think it will be shown here simply because it's already had a pretty heavy presence in the last few Directs. Even so, I think we will get some more info soon, and I think it's the game Nintendo will use to kick off the summer, releasing on June 3rd. Also, I think Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope will skip this Direct, but it's still on track to release in November, right before Breath of the Wild 2. Speaking of that, the elephant in the room is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I do think will be mentioned but not shown. I think this game is primed for a big E3 blowout and launch in late November as Nintendo's main holiday title, just about a month after Odyssey 2. Also, you might have noticed I'm predicting no Pokemon. I think anything Pokemon will feature in a Pokemon Presents airing on Pokemon Day instead. If any of this is true, we're in for a potential Nintendo Direct, Fire Emblem Direct, and Pokemon Presents hitting this month alone. How exciting is that? When it comes to Mario Kart, I firmly believe any sort of Mario Kart 9 will be pushed again. Either to an E3 announcement, 2023, or even longer than that. Maybe as a launch title for Nintendo's next home console. With 8 Deluxe still selling so well, holding out as long as possible just makes good business sense in my opinion. I have no doubt this game is in development, but I just think Nintendo is keeping it very close to the chest until the time is right. I just hope they're doing the same thing with Pikmin 4. There's also this talk about a Metroid Prime remake, which I frankly think is kind of a ridiculous theory. I just don't understand why this would be a thing, as Metroid Prime still looks great and holds up extremely well. I can't think of a major GameCube game that needs a remake less than Metroid Prime 1. In my opinion, if something Metroid is coming, Prime Trilogy, or even details on Prime 4 makes far more sense. But hey, I'd be glad to be wrong on this one. The other big ones are The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD, the last of the no-brainer Wii U ports that, if released, would enable all of the 3D Zelda games to be played on Switch in some shape or form. I think it's inevitable that they're coming, but not in 2022. I think releasing either of these two classics this year would be 3D Zelda overload, since Breath of the Wild 2 should be coming this holiday. This is why I predict a smaller 2D Zelda coming this year instead, as to not dilute the market who's also looking to purchase Breath of the Wild 2. Personally, I see Wind Waker and or Twilight Princess HD as Switch releases for 2023 and beyond. We also can't forget about Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendo is certainly planning further updates to their premium expansion pack, but I don't think it will be in this direct at all. Instead, I think this will be an E3 thing. It's just too soon right now, especially with the N64 games still steadily rolling out. That being said, I do have my own theories about what Nintendo is planning with the expansion pack, but you're gonna have to wait till a later video to hear about those. And finally, I want to talk Xenoblade. There seems to be quite a bit of evidence pointing to a new Xenoblade project being revealed soon. But I just don't think it's time right now, especially with the Fire Emblem blowout I'm predicting. I think RPG fans either get one or the other in the next direct, either Fire Emblem or Xenoblade. I just have a feeling that getting both is a bit much. I have no doubt Xenoblade 3, or whatever Monolith Soft is working on, is a real thing, and is very far along for that matter, as Xenoblade 2 has been finished for 5 years now. But I think the details will be held for the time being, and Fire Emblem will get its time in the sun instead. I want to know what you think. Comment what you hope to see in the next Nintendo Direct. How do you feel about my predictions? Surely I went a little overboard because this is a lot. An all-new Donkey Kong, Mario Strikers, multiple Fire Emblems, a new 2D Zelda, and Odyssey 2, on top of everything we already know about, is a bit crazy. But I definitely don't think it's impossible. Is there a Nintendo Direct around the corner? No one knows that but Nintendo themselves. But while you wait in anticipation for that announcement, keep it locked here as I'm pumping out more quality Nintendo content, whether we get a Direct this month or not. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.